guys, welcome to Becky Tarot. My name's Becky. I'm a spiritual advisor, clairvoyant and energy reader. This is messages after dark, so this could be messages you don't want to hear. Scorpio. I just got a really down and dark energy the second I kind of read the card. Scorpio. Oh God, I'm hearing going down, 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 down. Whoa, somebody might be going to prison. Oh, somebody. Okay. Abandonment received. Oh, I feel like some of you have abandoned. Hang on. I feel like some of you have abandoned your responsibilities. That's kind of coming through. Oh God. There's something you didn't recognise, Scorpio. There's a barrier. Okay. There's a lot coming in. Right. So there was a barrier that was stopping you from, there's a barrier which was a third party. It could be a person or a thing, drugs, a thought process. There's been a barrier that's been a third party in some kind of issue, like connection, that's needed to be released for a while. And they've got the communication card there. So either you needed to tell the third party, if it's a person, like I got to get, I'm with someone or whatever, you need to be gone. You can't be all up in my business and you're causing problems for me. We're not together. Do you know what I mean? It's if it was a person, it's the communication card saying, yeah, you needed to communicate. Say this third party was causing issues if you were with someone, but you just allowed it. You didn't, and that was a barrier for you. I feel that there was a connection that was a gift from the other side. A connection that was supposed to be not what it turned out to be is what's coming through. And the barrier, there was a third party as a barrier. Like I said, for some of you it was an actual person that you didn't communicate. You didn't communicate to the third party. You are causing issues, you need to be gone. I choose this because this is good for me. By being involved with you, I actually get that some of you went against the nice, this person, with the third party. So I'm hearing gang. So you might have ganged up on, it was not great at all. So you didn't communicate to that person, you didn't communicate to you just wasn't communicating in any right way. For others of you, the third party barrier might have been an addiction, drugs, or healing, shadow work, but you should have communicated and worked with the person, I feel. So that you could work together. If you're going to be in a commitment, you're supposed to kind of work together at the commitment. Obviously, it's supposed to be two. Equal give and take, not one person that's giving and another person that's taking, So yeah, there's a big emphasis on the communication card there. So you wasn't communicating in the correct manner. Some of you being really spiteful and allowed a third party to trash this, and you actually joined in and went off, or for some of you it was drugs, drink, and you didn't communicate to that person. Some of you it was past healing. Just there's lots of different aspects coming through. That was a barrier, and it all comes down to fear. What I'm being shown, and fear of letting go. For those of you that it was an ex, because you have some kind of mad fear for releasing that ex. And not allowing, from what I can see, you didn't see what was in front of you. I don't think you realised what actually was in front of you. I'm not going to lie. Observer, devotion, commitment. Okay. So, for those, I'm not going to lie. Oh my God. So for those of you that it was an ex, the ex was watching the whole time. And it's really weird. Oh, so okay. Why is there so many messages for Scorpio? For those of you that it was an ex that was intruding on this connection, it might have been good at the very beginning, you was all great, and then obviously it feels like a third party saw what your devotion and commitment to this other person could be, and weirdly started making offers towards you, or just, yeah, like there's, they something linked to the material world about money, or some of them I'm hearing spiteful, like might have made out like, or just went on the whole ego thing, like, look at me, I've got all money and this, like, aren't I great, to try and pull your attention to them. Really fucking horrible energy, like. And then for others of you, the person that you shout all over, you are watching them and seeing how devoted they were to the commitment. You want to return with something materialistic, like material, so like money, or like, could be a ring for some of you just because it's material, or something like, it's something material, yeah, like 3D. So yeah, like a ring, or like, you know, like a car, or like money, or just, it's something like that. So let's go to these cards. I just heard someone screaming at the top of their voice. I fucked up. So, like, Scorpio, this might be you or someone towards you. Take it out, resonates, or it might just not be your energy. So, you, I'm just going to talk like it was you, Scorpio, were unaware of basically that this was a dream, like someone that you've always dreamed of, and you literally abandoned it, and now you're only seeing it. The destruction has happened now. I feel like for a lot of you, you would have been having tower moment after tower moment after tower moment after tower moment. Like, it was like, when am I going to get hit with anything else? And it was all because it was completely, it was a destruction that was happening from the divine. Like, they were going to blow this shit up. So I feel like all different aspects of your life, you've been having tower moments, like money, job, home, relationship, like if you've been then dating, being made to see yourself, things coming back from like loads of past, like bad karma stuff coming at you, like just tower after tower after tower, to just make you see. This is something there, like, I don't know if you've done this with other people, but it feels like this one relationship and connection was a gift. I heard true. I don't know if it was a true gift or a true love. Yeah. And only now are you waking up to the regret that you didn't recognise. I don't know how you didn't recognise, but you didn't recognise. So what's the fifth dimension? It feels like you're someone that lives up here in illusions. And illusions that you create. You might be someone that's really lustful, you sleep with lots of people, or there's a very much like lustful, like you chase lust, but that will never last. That'll always be great for 5 minutes, or great for 5 dates, or great for 5 stays, but you will get bored and move along because it's lust. You're just in it, like, it feels like you're very easily, like, what I'm seeing is you'll be talking to someone, like you could be talking to your partner, and someone would walk past and you'd be eyeing them up, like, it's just pure lust. And that's so, it's childish, like, hopefully you will grow from this, because it's so just immature, lustful, like there's no like growth, and there's no like, I'm getting like earth, like solid sturdy feel like to you in regarding your energy and full process towards relationship connections. It's not like stable and strong, it's just like lustful and chucking everywhere, like free flow of energy, like chucking your energy everywhere, taking everything, like there's no, it just doesn't feel solid, like you're not stable. And you create all these fake illusions in your head, and now you're going through grief. It's all to do with your pride and ego as well. Okay, so yeah, communication card came out. You might be slowly moving towards communication. Right, you are really actually going, from this, you're going to release this third party, whether it's a person, a thought process, drink, drugs, like money, maybe you're obsessed with money, or just there's some toxic something that was a third party in all of this that you are going to release from this. Oh, what just came through is you're feeling grief because, oh, that might only be a few of you. You actually got released. Oh, but then it wouldn't. Okay, so you might have actually finally been released by the third party, and now you're getting grief because you're realizing how you was just like used, because it was only mattered when you were with that person. It only mattered then. It didn't matter once that person's gone, because they'd done what they need to do for some of you, and you're having that realization. That was one of your tower moments. But clairvoyant communication, observer, conclusion, the material thing that you want to do. Oh, you're a bit confused. I think you're watching the person that you didn't recognize, and you're watching them release you. And now you're stuck in the dark about commitment. You're trying to find your guidance, but you know you need to take action. You know you need to open up, and you're scared to open up. Because I think the only way, I honestly, I'm not going to lie, I think this was it was such a gift, and that you demolished it so bad. I don't think the other person would be allowed to, oh, you might have a child with this person, would be allowed to actually go back, like it, because it was a gift from the divine, if that makes sense. So you sabotaged it too hard. They might have been trying for so long to get you to see, and you just didn't. So that person probably won't be allowed back. But I feel in the energy, like if you have a child with them, it may be able to get to like a nice balance, like as in, do you know what I mean? A balanced way of you can communicate, and it will be just balanced. There's no like anger and anguish. I do see that being possible. Get off that somewhere. Sorry, that's my dog. Yeah, I do see that being possible. I need to wrap this up. Why is this one's longer? So what's that crossroads? You might have just been at a crossroads between people. Yeah, for a lot of you, you're settling in victim mode. There's also a big lesson there. I feel like you just got yourself tied up in more bullshit, more and more. You refuse to acknowledge that, like, I don't know, you did it to yourself. You do it to yourself, Scorpio. But let me just hone in on that down, down, down. It feels like the whole down, down, down thing, you're just scared. There's fear of heartbreak. It's why you create deception. Oh, yeah, it's not good energy, Scorpio. Right, the down, down, down thing feels like you've been going down, down. It's just been getting worse. You're just going down. Your energy is getting more and more down. You're going down and down and down in life. Because the divine is like, I'm going to rip this from you. I'm going to rip this from you. I'm going to rip this from you and make you learn. You're going to learn this time. That's what it feels like. And for some of you, if there's anything to do with like court and the possibility for prison, I feel like you're going to go to prison. That's going to be probably the final tower. And that would probably be the balance of the scales. So I assume what you've done must have been quite bad. The energy feels, well, I mean, I suppose if you were ganging up on someone that you were supposed to be with or whatever, with a third party, like, come on, that's awful. But yeah, so for those of you, if there's any sort of prison option possibility is happening, might be like 6 to 8 months. Others of you, your life's going down the pan. That's what it feels like to you. But they're bringing you to nothing so you can learn and appreciate and move up. You really need to communicate. That's it, Scorpio. I send you so much love and light. Bye.